All right, star seeds. This one's for you. I'm thinking about that Usher song. When he started off, this one's for you, you, and you, something like that. All right, what do we have? Holy Spirit, angel guides for the star seeds at this time. Take time to breathe out. Some of you guys need time to yourself. It doesn't mean you need to go into isolation. You don't need to go into hermit mode, but it's a point where it's like maybe you've been really busy. You need to take a break, slow down, give yourself some grace, but also maybe do some breathing exercises to release some stress around a situation. But taking time apart sometimes gives you more clarity, right? It's like you just need time apart to have clarity. Don't be so rash to make a decision because of how you're feeling in the moment. And that's why we have look at the bigger picture. Look at the bigger picture of the situation, why it's happening, what the end goal is. We have bring love into the situation. So Spirit is saying empathize. Um, Even if you choose you won't go in that direction, hear somebody out, especially if they're trying to balance things where they want to apologize for their behavior. You can accept the apology by bringing love into the situation, understanding things from their perspective. But again, it doesn't have to shift your choice. You can change your mind, but just give grace, compassion. We have a new romantic cycle begins, and then we have hold your vision. So with this energy, you guys are going to meet someone new. Those of you guys leaving twin flame connection, you're going to meet a counterpart. And you're going to love this person. But Spirit is saying while romance do come into your life, don't lose track of what you're building for yourself. Stay focused on your goals. Stay focused on where you're being guided and directed. What else, Holy Spirit, angel guides for the starseed? Okay, something's about to get magical. We have the enchantress. This person's energy aura, which I feel like is a divine feminine, it's very light. It's very light, but it holds weight, meaning like she's very soft and gentle, but she's taken seriously. Like her gentleness is powerful, is strong. It's not defenseless. It's not weak. But it's like how soft and powerful she is. Her energy is soothing. It's attractive and it's soothing. We have shadow self. I feel like this is that feminine as well. But it feels like this shadow self is the masculine. So I feel like your divine counterpart, right, is a reflection of your own shadow self. But in the masculine form of it. And I feel like these two are supposed to come together because it's something about the way that their energies work and flow. Like he's a version of her. You see how he has the butterflies around him and he's like a unique horse, but it's very strong. It's very solid, firm, grounded. She has more, and she has the same energy, but hers is the feminine aspect of it where it's more gentle. It's more receptive. It's warm. right? She got pink. Her whole body is pink. He has the butterflies because he's transformative, and then she has the birds because it's like she's graceful. So to when they work together, but see, both of them have these aspects of themselves in themselves, but when they're able to work together outside of themselves, it's more um I don't know why unisync is the word I want to say, but that's not what I'm trying to say. It's like when they work together or them working together, they can create something beautiful out of that synchronization. And then we had entanglement, right? These two are meant to come together into divine union. And see, we have like the yellow flame, and then we have the blue flame. Again, it's that polarity of how different they are, but there's balance at the center. So when the two of them come together, it's going to create an energy shift. I feel like that energy shift is, you know, when people do something impactful in the world and then it creates a blueprint for, especially when couples do it, it creates a blueprint for the next generation. So I feel like these two, this is actually really dope, but I feel like these two are supposed to come into a union that is literally recognized as out of this world, right? Because it's like their love story is magical, their love story is real, but what it shows and like how love is supposed to be, these two are going to be able to be that example. Like they're going to create something that help other couples come into union, right? But it's to getting those people to find their right match. And it doesn't have to be because like they literally come up with like a couple course. It's just something they do together. They could even create like a YouTube channel together, you get me? And that YouTube channel can be inspiring because it's like they can talk about how like what they do in their relationships to keep it flowing, to keep it, yes, it's collective, but it's on the star seeds. What, did somebody say something stupid? Oh, Nani got them. See, you see how I be flowing when I got my moderator here, cause I don't even be looking up at the chat. I just be into the story. Thank you, Nani. Clock 'em, cause they be sitting here trying. Sometimes I be having fun and I be trolling them, but I appreciate you, Nani. So yeah, it's like it's just something that they're gonna do where people are gonna be inspired by it because it's real. It's a real love. But I don't know. I feel like the way they balance each other, they're so different. These two could look like a couple that's not supposed to be together because they're so different, but they work. They work. They are definitely gonna stand out. We have the alchemical flame. Okay, they're gonna shine very bright. It feels like they're a power couple. It feels like I'm thinking Rihanna and ASAP. Like Beyonce, Jay-Z, cool, but it's like energy wise, I'm feeling Rihanna and ASAP. That type of dynamic. Um, they complement each other. But I do feel like people would have thought Rihanna would have ended up with somebody else, right? But they complement each other, like, and their energies flow. We have the chalice. This is love. Okay, more on divine counterparts. But it makes sense, right? These are star seeds. So these star seeds, they're of course meant to come into divine union. What else, Holy Spirit angel guys, on this union? Hi, William. We have abundance. So this connection is going to bring in a lot of abundance. We got air. Didn't I say ASAP and Rihanna? We got air. We got wealth. We got message. So maybe an air sign is supposed to be wealthy. We have permanence. We got fire. Now we got a fire sign, fire element. Literally what I just said. This, wherever these star seeds are moving, their path is leading them down to their person. They just got to follow the path, right? So again, y'all notice that I'm not talking about people who have already met. This is just the workings that are happening for star seeds because they have a bigger mission, purpose. We have illuminate. Things are beginning to be made clear. Someone's eyes is opening. They don't feel stuck, but they are listening to their intuition, so they're at a standstill. They're in the in-between void, because their energy is shifting. As this love is about to come in, we have soul. This connection is going to bring a lot of happiness, and it's going to be different. It's going to be unconventional. We have creativity in the sun. Ooh, they're going to create something beautiful. We got luck. The universe is like, yeah, bring this together. They're rooting for it. What else? We have, what am I waiting for? Someone else to do it for me? Are you waiting on someone else before you can take the big leap? What if you were to take life into your own hands and forge your own unique path? Put your heart into action and ask yourself, what risk can you take to move towards your dreams? Make a decision and do it. No more waiting for others. Do it scared. Take the leap. No more thinking, only doing. Be brave, and you will discover that what you are really made of. Wild soul, strong heart, can't lose. So this is that energy where the starseeds need to go on their journey, right? You can't wait for somebody to offer you the life that you want. You have to create it. But again, this is what's happened. Remember I said these counterparts, they're working together even before they meet each other. They're going to be brought to one another. They got to just figure out their purpose, their mission. Focus on their abundance. But specifically, Spirit is saying to bring love into the situation and look at the bigger picture. Some of you guys that already met this counterpart, you're in the part where they're going to be reaching out because we got this message. And you could be energetically already receiving the message that someone is going to reach out, and you know who is connected to your abundance. But this reading could be for an air sign and a fire sign, like who are coming into union right now. Don't have to be. All right. What do we have on this energy, Holy Spirit angel guys, for starseeds? Oh, this is so good. We have 3 of Swords in the reverse, Queen of Coins upright. So the heartbreak, the losses, the sadness over the pain that was connected to a situation is over. I feel like someone's gaining their stability back. We have a Queen of Coins. So this could be an earth sign. Don't have to be, but this Queen of Pentacles. I feel like this is her. Whatever she was sad about, hurt about, she's released that. And she's stabilizing her energy, right? I feel like she is somebody who's humble. She appreciates like the little things in life. And then maybe there's times where she might feel like she's losing herself, but she always comes back to who she really is. Because like when you look at this Queen of Pentacles, she's very meek. She's in her natural element. She's not caring about her image or how to impress anybody. She's just showing up as she is, right? So she's a very kind-hearted, her energy is consistent, but she always comes back to herself. She always comes back to who she is. Because the thing is that life changes you. Life makes you angry. It could even make you tempted to stop being kind-hearted or giving or embodying those natural parts of who you are. So it's not that we really get lost, but it's like, it's more so like you shut down, right? So I feel like when she goes through pain, maybe she can shut down because she could think differently. Like her mind can go to that place of like, damn, I'm not meant to have shit. Because like, why do I keep going through this? Why do I keep going through that? When is things going to change? Just like how it was like, we tired of these lessons, right? That's how it be for her. So she tends to shut down. I don't think she gives up. It's not that she gives up. But it's like she wants to shut down this part of her that is the core of her. And the core of her, I think that she's somebody who, she's very humble. She's very sweet. She's very kind. She's good for being that. So it's like, how do I explain it? It's like somebody who's consistent at giving love. You get me? No matter what they go through. It's like, even if they have billions of dollars, the core essence of who they are never change, because they will never treat somebody like they're a peasant because they're up, because they're going to remember when they were down. But they don't need to have to remember it. They just have that compassion. They have that love, right? So it's like, even if she changes, she'll never really change. She might just look like she changed, either physically or because she's a Queen of Pentacles. So a Queen of Pentacles is stable. She got her shit together. You get me? So it's going to be evident this person isn't lacking. Like, but she doesn't hold herself in a way that feels like she's better than or above. She's just very meek. So I feel like she's good for that. So people always feel like she's reliable when it comes to her showing up that way with love, patience, grace, understanding. So if somebody wants to return to her and apologize, they know that she would be graceful. She would be fair in how she judged them, even if they hurted her. Somebody is manifesting her. Somebody is manifesting her. But for those where this feminine has not met this masculine, she is being manifested. Because as she's releasing this heartbreak, this pain, she's being manifested. So the universe is about to bring somebody in to align her to. She's in a place where she has a lot of burdens to carry, a lot of responsibilities that she's been carrying on her own. And she's very focused on the next stage of her life. Like, She could also be mourning a version of herself. Oh no, hold on. She's mourning a connection where she thought a King of Swords was her emperor, but finding out that they had some hidden secrets, lies, right? Like, she's been mourning the loss of that connection. Or she did. That was in the past. For some of you guys, it's a connection that's coming back around. But I don't want to confuse y'all. But like I said, for those of you guys shifting out of the twin flame energy, this still applies to you. But this energy would resonate with the twin flame. Like mourning the loss of that connection and still moving forward. You're going to run into the King of Swords, which is the counterpart energy. And when you get to that point, when you start going through that journey with them, then all the other readings are going to make sense to you, right? And then you're going to get to this point. So it's like it's starting all up again. I hope y'all following, because the way it's in my mind versus how I try to articulate it, it's hard sometimes. But the cycle is going to come back to this moment, because you're going to get heartbroken over them. And then she's healing from them, but they're manifesting her back. Does that make sense? So those of you guys in twin flame, this resonate with you as you releasing the twin flame and you entering the connection with the King of Swords. And you're going to go through all of this that we're reading about. And then come to this point and get in this beginning where you're mourning them, but they return. Those that already met the counterpart, you already dealt with this King of Swords. This is them. This is them manifesting this connection. Does that make sense? I hope it makes sense. So, yeah, we got the King of... So she's been letting go of them. This is what she's putting down. So at this point in this storyline, she's already gotten over the heartbreak. She's a Queen of Pentacles, right? So she's worked on her stability. She's also ready for a relationship, a 10 of Cups. And this is what she's also been manifesting. So they're both manifesting love. But the thing is, she's focused on the energy. She's like, well, it didn't work out with this King of Swords because he had secrets. He had things hidden from me, lies. And I had to take my energy away. But she didn't want to. She wanted something with them. But she's taken her focus off of them. And she's just moving forward and manifesting what she desires. But it's them that's coming back in. Because they've been manifesting her too. But they've also been changing. But she doesn't know. She doesn't know because she's not focused on them. Tell me more. So both counterparts are manifesting each other. They're soul searching. So as they're standing in their independence and they're analyzing themselves, allowing their perspectives to change, they could even be researching on life, observing themselves in relationships, connections, following the path that they're being guided to when it comes to their own personal success and abundance. It's helping both of them balance out within themselves. So while they're trying to balance out, they're being brought together. King of Coins, Knight of Coins, Queen of Wands. Their energy is shifting. So those of you guys that are leaving the twin flame connection, moving into counterpart, you're manifesting the stability in a partnership that you would want. So you're allowing your perspective to change, right? Based off of what you've been learning. You're doing that soul searching. understanding yourselves better, as you're releasing the past with that twin flame, you're manifesting this. So you're manifesting the King of Swords into your reality by you thinking this way, doing this work. And when you meet them, you will be in a Queen of Wands energy, and they will be a King of Pentacles energy. So they will be attracted to you. And remember, we have different counterparts. So you're going to meet the King of Pentacles archetype. We've been reading about them. Those of you guys that follow along with my storyline and y'all get them. I'm not going to explain too much because some of y'all going to have to get it later. But those that already experienced the King of Pentacles, which is that King of Swords, King of Pentacles, y'all know who this counterpart is. Those of you guys going into this cycle, you're going to experience the King of Pentacles. So he's a connection you're meant to experience. You're going to be in the Queen of Wands energy, and you're going to move to one another. So this is already happening. It's just a slow process because the transformation is still happening, but it's being aligned. This is going to be, what is it? A crucial point in your journey. It's going to also help you heal through the sadness and the loss of the twin flame connection, because there's going to be romance. This is the Two of Cups, right? So that's for you guys just now going into the counterpart. Those of you guys that's been dealing with it, you've already gone through it. And it's this King of Swords coming back. It's that King of Swords that's been healing. They're coming back as an Emperor. Queen of Swords in the reverse, Queen of Cups, upright, what else? Seven of Coins. Ooh. This the one I was dealing with, a twin flame. So pretty much those of you guys that are on this cycle right now with this King of Swords counterpart, they are done with the Queen of Swords in the reverse. They choose the Queen of Cups, which is that Queen of Wands, Queen of Pentacles, right? She's the Empress. They want her love. So she could be a water sign as well. But that's who they choose to invest in. They're not confused about what they want. This is happening soon. So that's what I have for y'all, Starseeds. Y'all about to go on your journey to meet your counterpart. One of your counterparts, which is a part of helping you unlock yourself on this journey. And then they're going to inspire some part of you, right? And help that part of you heal and grow. And then the connection is going to be very romantic. It's going to be fun. And then some of you guys are going to come back. You guys are going to reunite with that past person, that King of Swords you was dealing with. And they trying to offer you some love because you the one that they want. You know that song by Rihanna? You're the one that I think about. Oh, it is. That song. But all right, that's what I have for you guys with Butterfly Gang. If it resonated, y'all know what to do. And I will see you guys next time.